Welcome back, and in our sports news, a brilliant individual try by Lucas Gonzalez Amorosino at 7 minutes from time gave Argentina a 13-12 victory over Scotland in a tense, bruising World Cup match today to leave Pool B wide open going into the final round of matches. Argentina took the lead through a Felipe Contepomi penalty, but by half-time Scotland was 6-3 in front thanks to penalties from Chris Patterson and Ruaridh Jackson. Contepomi levelled it with a 63rd minute penalty, but drop goals by Jackson and his replacement Dan Parks had Scotland looking good at 12-6 until Amorosino jinked through 4 defenders and then watched as Contepomi slotted the vital conversion. Fly half Tusi Pizzi booted 4 penalties and a drop goal to keep alive Samoa's slim hopes of qualifying for the Rugby World Cup quarter-finals as they beat fellow Pacific Islanders Fiji 27-7 in their Pool D clash at Eden Park today. Scrum half Khan Futuali and number 8 George Stowers scored second-half tries, one of which was converted by fullback Paul Williams for the Samoans, who dominated territory and possession against the error-ridden Fijians. Fijian blindside flanker Natani Edward Tale crashed over for his side's only try after Futuali scored to give them some hope of forging a late fight back. But Stowers' immediate reply ended any chances they had of winning the game. Keith Earls grabbed a brace as Ireland ran in 9 tries to beat a spirited Russian side 62-12 today and remain firmly on track to top Pool C and claim a place in World Cup quarter-finals. Russia, who have now lost all 3 matches on their World Cup debut, battled manfully to stem the green tide, but Ireland rallied and scored 3 tries in the last quarter of an hour through Rob Kearney, Shane Jennings and Tony Buckley. The battle for the Tour Championship and FedEx Cup honours remained intriguingly wide open after Aaron Baddeley and Hunter Mahan charged into a tie for the lead in Saturday's 3rd round at East Lake Golf Club. Australian Baddeley fired a best of the day, 6 under par 64, to enhance his claims for a President's Cup wildcard pick next week. While American Mahan carded a 66, the pair finishing level at 9 under 201. Australian Jason Day, bidding for his first PGA Tour victory this year, birdied 2 of the first 5 holes for a 69 to share 3rd place at 7 under with South Korea's KJ Choi. For Baddeley, FedEx Cup glory remains a distant prospect as he has to win the Tour Championship and hope that players ranked higher in the points standing finish poorly. He is among a handful of contenders for the final 2 spots on Norman's international 12-man team for the 9th President's Cup against the United States. That's from November the 17th to the 20th. Manchester City manager Roberto Mancini said he was pleased with a 2-0 home win over Everton on Saturday because it had been a difficult game. The goals came from second-half substitutes Mario Balotelli and James Milner. The 21-year-old Balotelli came off the bench to score after 68 minutes following good work by Sergio Aguero, who created the move for the Italians' first league goal of the season. Milner scored his first goal of the season after 88 minutes when he raced on to a through ball from David Silva and poked the ball home. Mancini told a post-match news conference that the match had been difficult because, although his side played very well, Everton's defence was consistent.
Today was difficult because for me we played very well, and Everton defending for all the games behind the ball. Was not easy for us to find a good solution, to find a space. This game are really difficult, but we push them for 90 minutes. I think that in the end we deserve to win this game, and I'm very pleased with my players.
The American, given charge of Egypt's national football team, signed his new contract before the media on Saturday and immediately identified qualifying for the 2014 World Cup as his most important task. Bob Bradley inherits a team which, despite being the defending champions, failed to qualify for the African Nations Cup. Bradley replaces long-standing coach Hassan Shehata, who left in June after Egypt struggled and then failed to reach the 2012 tournament. Bradley, fired by the US in July, was on an Egyptian FA shortlist that included the experienced Francisco Maturana, who has managed Peru, Ecuador and his native Colombia, and Zoran Filipovic, the former Yugoslav striker and Montenegro coach. Bradley has set himself a huge task. Egypt have not qualified for their World Cup finals since 1990.
I hear often that the African Cup of Nations success is important, and we, of course, will have qualifying for the African Cup of Nations in 2013. But most of all, I hear everywhere I go in Egypt how important it is now for the goal of 2014 World Cup in Brazil. And that is the goal for all of us as we begin this work.
And finally this evening, one's health is no laughing matter in Vietnam. Young and old go to bed early and wake up at dawn so that they can get in their daily dose of exercise before going to work. Recently, a new group of fitness freaks have been spotted in the capital of Hanoi. They gather in the cool morning hours and burst out laughing. Members of the Laughter Yoga group chuckle and laugh for 45 minutes. Laughter yoga first started in India. The combination of unconditional laughter and yogic breathing is said to stretch muscles and trigger endorphins, the chemical in the brain known for its feel-good effect. Some laughter yoga participants are discovering that there is some truth in the old Vietnamese saying, a good laugh is equal to 10 prescriptions of medicine. The sessions are free and are held come rain or shine. And with that, let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. NEC announces the initial list of winners for the FNC election 2011. Trade volumes in the UAE free zones rises 19% in Q1. And plane carrying foreign tourists crashes in Nepal. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can write to us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04 367 2230. From the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.